Deadpool 2 picks up where the first film left off, maintaining its blend of sharp humor, high-octane action, and a touch of emotional depth. The action scenes in this sequel are just as wild, inventive, and over-the-top as the original, but with an added layer of chaos and character development. Director David Leitch, known for his work on John Wick and Atomic Blonde, brings his expertise in action choreography to the film, delivering thrilling, meticulously crafted set pieces. The opening sequence is a standout. Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds, goes head-to-head with a group of armed mercenaries while hilariously narrating the chaos. The film also delivers high-stakes moments, especially with the introduction of Cable, Josh Brolin, a time-traveling soldier bent on altering the future. The dynamic between Deadpool and Cable brings an explosive and intense energy to the action, with the duo's confrontations providing some of the film's most memorable moments. The sequence in which Deadpool recruits his X-Force team, a spoof on superhero team-ups, is an absolute highlight, blending action with absurd humor. Whether it's the hilarious misfires of the new recruits or Deadpool's own tragic backstory, the action sequences are both impactful and consistently entertaining. Ryan Reynolds returns as Wade Wilson, Deadpool, and continues to be the heart and soul of the film. His performance is even more refined this time around, balancing the humor, heartbreak, and chaos of Deadpool with ease. Reynolds' sharp comedic timing is matched by genuine emotional depth, especially as Deadpool grapples with personal loss. His chemistry with Josh Brolin, Cable, is electric, as the two characters engage in a darkly comedic rivalry. Josh Brolin shines as Cable, bringing a gravitas and intensity to the role that perfectly contrasts Reynolds' manic energy. While Cable's backstory is filled with tragedy, Brolin infuses him with a steely determination that makes him an effective foil to Deadpool. The two actors play off each other brilliantly, creating one of the most compelling superhero duos in recent memory. Zazie Beetz steals the show as Domino, a mutant with the power of luck. Her deadpan delivery and calm confidence make her an immediate fan favorite, and her character's humor and strength bring an extra layer of coolness to the film. T.J. Miller returns as Weasel, adding his usual brand of comic relief. His banter with Deadpool remains a highlight, even though some of his moments feel a bit overshadowed by the new additions to the cast. Morena Baccarin also returns as Vanessa, giving the film an emotional anchor amidst the chaos and mayhem. The performances in Deadpool 2 all serve to elevate the stakes of the story, particularly Reynolds, whose ability to effortlessly transition from humor to heartache is a core strength of the film. Deadpool 2 was widely praised for managing to build on the success of the first film while avoiding the dreaded sequel slump. The film's R rating allows it to keep the same sharp, edgy humor and intense violence that made the first movie so unique, while introducing new characters and expanding on the emotional depth of the story. Fans of the original were particularly excited to see Cable brought to life so effectively, with Brolin's portrayal being well received by both comic book fans and general audiences. The introduction of X-Force, a ragtag group of mercenaries, provided plenty of comedic moments, and Domino became an instant fan favorite, proving that Deadpool 2 was just as self-aware and irreverent as its predecessor. The film also earned praise for its emotional beats, particularly in its exploration of Deadpool's grief and his desire to protect those he loves. While it never loses its irreverence, Deadpool 2 is able to strike a deeper, more thoughtful tone without abandoning its comedic roots. For those who may have worried about Deadpool losing its edge or becoming too formulaic, the sequel proved that it still had plenty of surprises up its sleeve. Some critics pointed out that, while Deadpool 2 is a solid follow-up, it didn't quite capture the same raw, game-changing energy of the first film. However, the general consensus is that Deadpool 2 offers more of what fans loved in the original, just bigger, bolder, and with a little more heart. Deadpool 2 is a worthy sequel that manages to expand on the first film's successful formula without losing the heart and humor that made the original so special. The action is slick, the performances are stellar, and the emotional depth adds a surprising layer to the chaos. Ryan Reynolds once again delivers a career-defining performance as Deadpool, with strong support from Josh Brolin, Zazie Beetz, and the rest of the cast. While it may not have the same groundbreaking impact as the first film, Deadpool 2 is a fun, action-packed, and surprisingly emotional ride. Film rating 8.5 out of 10.